There's only two things certain in this life. Death, taxes, and rock and roll, baby! Were you expecting somebody else? That's right, bitch. Red glasses review. Alright, I'm gonna get out of this thing because although it's rather slimming, it is very restrictive and also maybe a little bit too small. You know, it is a look though. The Ramones did it. Why can't I, right? Especially with these groovy glasses. Alright. Enough with the props. Enough with the bullshit. Say what again? I dare you! I double dare you! What? And I don't know if you all know this, but it's cold in this mother. So I'm gonna get into warmer clothes. That's better. Okay, let's just move us back over here now on my little DIY setup. I'm growing it out right now. I don't know if you can tell, but there are some parts that look weird, and I'm gonna blame it on that. Let's just jump into it. And I'll tell you how I make bad jokes. Like a prince called Bel-Air. Red glasses. So last summer, I bought these glasses, these red spectacles. I ordered them online, and in a couple weeks, sure enough, they were in my mailbox, and I was very happy, and I wore them like crazy. I like them. It's fun. It puts the whole world in, believe it or not, a shade of red. Kind of cool. But the thing about red light is that you don't see it when you're wearing these. So if I was looking at the stoplight and nothing was lit, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's a red light, and I'd stop. And then if I saw, oh, the top one is yellow, that means it's green and I can go. I'm not quite sure how light works. I'm not exactly a scientist. If the traffic that there is in the small town which I live is really that overwhelming, I would just pull one of these, you know, and just kind of like do a little peek around, you know, be like, okay, it's bright, but you know, I can see everything now. I'm not confused by these weird red glasses that I probably shouldn't be wearing, but I don't really care because why don't I care? So, another thing about these red glasses is these were called Lennon frames after John Lennon, and whew, don't crack your knuckles or my mom will be upset, but she ain't here. Something I learned about is you can't pick a fucking thumbnail unless you're verified and in good standing. Like, what the fuck is that? I thought I remembered being able to change my thumbnail because like I made some videos for school, and I seem to remember being able to change the thumbnail, but I don't know, high school was a long time ago, and to me it just looks red. See how I just tied it back into the glasses review? You know, it's making this can of Arizona look really weird. It looks like black, dark gray here, fading to a light gray, but you can still kind of see a little bit of the teal peeking on through here. I don't know if that's an optical illusion from staring at the sun for too long, or if this is actually what I'm supposed to be seeing. The jury's still out on that one. Alright, let's talk about this bad boy. I am from a group of people who like to walk to the convenience store at whatever time on hot summer days when you're a kid, on late summer nights when you're a little bit older and up to no good. Arizona, the only thing to quench my thirst. And the most fantastic thing about buying Arizonas in my hometown is that our local grocery store sells them for 99 cents. Exactly. Like, they would give you a cent change up until we didn't use pennies anymore, because in Canada we don't like pennies because they're small and dirty. J'ai perdu beaucoup de mon français parce que la seule personne à qui je parle en français c'est ma mère. Et quand j'essaie de parler en français avec ma sœur, elle me dit, oh, I don't like speaking French to you. It just feels too weird. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? We grew up together. What are you doing? I don't know. I don't want to say that I'll cut that out, because if I keep it in and I keep the little, oh, I'm gonna cut that out, it's like, fuck you, that's such bullshit. Oh my god, people that do that, there's nothing wrong with it really. I mean, it's a punchline, it's a joke, you know, you're allowed to try and be funny, it's okay, I'm not saying that you're wrong. It's like when people are just kind of, I might delete soon, I thought I looked cute, or some shit like that. You know it ain't sincere, so... In fact, it's crystal clear that when you get near to me, I disappear because I don't like you. My ancestors were Jews. Well, funny story about that is they converted. I still got that Jew blood. I feel it pulsating through my veins. So back to the can. Rock on. Fuck that rent, bitch. Hell yeah. The first thing I noticed was this banging ass sun. And I think the reason they did that is to distract you from the fact that they changed the price. The fuck is that? It used to be 99 cents. What the hell is this? Look at that, kids. Inflation catches up with us all. I'm just moving back here to unplug this lamp. Fuck you, lamp. I don't want your light right now. What I do want is to plug in this heater, because this bitch cold. You could interpret that as this bitch, or you could interpret that as mi casa.
Mi amo Samuel. Telemundo.
I don't know a lot of Spanish. So yeah, that's enough for these red glasses. I've been wearing them for a long time, and now everything is blue and green. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering what this is a serious injury I got at work. You must move on. That meme is dead. You know who else is dead? My grandma, and I miss her. But I know she's up there, smiling down at me, and she's saying, "Subscribe to my grandson." Ugh. Yeah. So that's it for the glasses. On to the next part. I ate like this little sandwich, a little egg sandwich. That's all I ate today. So can you really blame my stomach for trying to get some attention? He's like, hey, what I gotta do to get a drink around here? And I say, hey, just ask. Because apparently when I talk to my digestive system, we're both Italian for some reason. Not to worry, everything's gonna be just fine. Oh my gosh. Y'all remember fucking Chef Gazpacho? I knew a girl that would go into the store and open up the code and read it and memorize it and then go home and type it in and have a free webcam. She wasn't technically stealing, but she was hustling the system. He was a pig. He would say, today's secret recipe is a secret. That's maybe not the best joke. And me laughing to myself isn't warranted, but fuck you. I'll validate myself if I goddamn please. Yeah, man, I'm so into this YouTube game, dude. I'm on my second video now. I'm like a second video in, and I'm just on a roll, dude. I feel like I know it so well. I know that I'm gonna be great. I should open my eyes more. I must look like I'm dead. Although I ain't afraid of no ghost, I sure as hell look like one. At least a ghoul. I'm on ghoul tier. But I'm still very fucking pale. I don't want to talk about my lungs. Maybe because I don't want to talk about my lungs. dust under the cabinet. Is this heater even fucking working? So in my last video, I reviewed some shirts that I owned that are bleached in a tie-dye fashion. And I have the one shirt here that I didn't talk about in my first video. I noticed only after I stopped filming that I was wearing, because I was like, oh, that's where that shirt went. This one I made with the second trio. I made this one on the same day. And my idea here was to create like a striped shirt, but it was bleached that way. I don't like how it goes from thin stripes on the top to thick stripes at the bottom. I would have preferred if it was consistent. I like it, and I wear it often. I have two more tie-dye shirts here that are similar to the ones that I make, and there's two distinct differences. There are two unique differences to these shirts than to my own. This one here was made by my aunt, and she decided to make it with a V-neck of all things. It's comfortable. It's a nice soft shirt, but I really like how it turned out. I think she did a good job, and I enjoy this. 10 out of 10. The last tie-dye shirt I have here is a spooky one. It's one that I like to wear year-round because I'm an edgy boy. This shirt here is one that I got at Urban Outfitters. I got it on sale after Halloween had passed, and I was like, thank you, because I got this for $5. And when I was looking at it earlier, it was like $25 or some other bullshit. I actually wore this in a Christmas photo the year I got this, and I thought it was so funny. And my mom was just like, Samuel, pourquoi tu mets un chandail comme ça? C'est Noël. And I was like, because I want to, mother. I'm just kidding. I don't talk to my mom like that. But yeah, I don't know how they did this, but it looks like it's a bleached tie-dye. I don't know, maybe. It looks similar, so I put it in the pile. So, the next shirt isn't a bleached shirt. This one is actually different. This one is like a Rorschach test. And I actually made one prior to this one. The first one didn't have as much ink on it, if you will. This one I put more. This one I put more on because I wanted to have a bigger pattern. I also cut the seams so that the hem would roll, because I liked that distressed look, because I thought it would go well, you know? Distressed look for a distressed mind. But yeah, that's this shirt. It's a fave. That is all the shirts that I have today. I hope you enjoyed the Red Glasses review, and I hope you enjoyed the shirts. I'm afraid this video is going to be mostly just stuff that I'm going to end up cutting out. It just kind of does its own thing sometimes, and since I'm wearing a hat at work a lot. One more for the road. Alright, see you guys in the next one.